Hey guys, guess what? We're going to look at something very beautiful as we look at another phylum called the phylum Arthropoda. But before we get started, let me warn you down. Arthropoda is very, it's kind of like lengthy. So there's a lot we're going to be discussing under the entire phylum of Arthropoda because there are a lot of classes, different classes underneath it. This is particularly our lesson 11. We have looked at from lesson 1 all the way to lesson 10. And this is lesson 11. We're going to be looking at everything about Arthropoda. This is Jamb And Waec for you. You will blast normally. Yeah, let's go together. What are arthropods? That's the first question. Arthropods, number 1, they are bilaterally symmetrical coelomates. What are they? Bilaterally symmetrical coelomates, BSC. Then they are also triploblastic metazoans. When we're learning annelid, right, under the class phylum Annelida, I explained everything, all of these words one by one. So they are triploblastic metazoans. If something is bilaterally symmetrical, it means you can divide it into 2 equal halves through just one plane. If something is a ciliomate, that means it has true body cavity, that's cilium. If it is triploblastic, it means it has 3 germ layers, the ectoderm, the mesoderm, and the endoderm. And it is a metazoan, meaning that it is a what? A multicellular organism, right? You remember your BSc, CF, that's traditional marriage. What are arthropods? Arthropods are bilaterally symmetrical coelomates, BSc. Triploblastic metazoans, meaning they don't go to traditional marriage, CM, showing a high degree of metameric segmentation, meaning it has gotten what? Master's degree, master's MSc, right? As well as a developed blood system. That's all very simple. What are arthropods? Arthropods are bilaterally symmetrical coelomates, triploblastic metazoans, right? Showing a high degree of metameric segmentation as well as developed blood system. Close your eyes. 1, 2, go. Drop your phone, cover it upside down and tell me. You dey hear my voice. 1, 2. I said, don't worry, they look me. Not you. Arthropods are what? Bilaterally symmetrical coelomates, right? Triploblastic metazoans, showing a high degree of metameric segmentation as well as developed blood system, right? Simple, that's all. Carry your phone when you go. If you get this very quickly with me, guess what? The phylum Arthropoda are the largest in the entire animal kingdom. Listen, arthropodas are not the largest in your invertebrate kingdom, in the whole of animal kingdom, whether vertebrates or invertebrates, they are the largest phylum. Oh yes, so they are very numerous. And I like you not to forget this very quickly, that they exhibit a great variety of structure and mode of life. The reason for their diversity is their great variety of structures and the mode of life that they undergo. And very interestingly, is that the term Arthropoda is a Greek word. Oh yes, and that Greek word, the root of that word refers to what? The phylum of animals that are characterized by having jointed appendages. In simple terms, Arthropoda means jointed appendages. Oh, you feel like, wait, come. We said that Arthropoda is a Greek word. If Arthropoda is a Greek word, it means it is gotten from 2 words. The 2 words, number 1, arthro means jointed or joints. Hold on a bit. The complete series of classes, right, as far as your syllabus is concerned regarding your Jamb And Waec, everything has been covered in details for you in the LearnLift app. And guess what? The sweet part is that you have access to your CBT, right? You have access to your video lessons, you have access to your notes, you have access to your past questions. Everything from the beginning to the end is directly in the LearnLift app for you. So all you have to do is just mark down to Play Store or App Store and download the LearnLift app where you follow all your classes from the beginning to the end. A quick one before we move. Let's get back to class. Enjoy. Arthro means jointed or joint. The second one is poda. When you hear the word poda, poda means foot or feet or appendage. So organisms that have jointed appendages. What do we call them? They are called arthropoda. Look at now, for example, this guy is their leg, right? And the appendages, all of them are jointed. The appendages are jointed. What do you call those kind of organisms? They are called the what? Arthropoda. Organisms that have jointed appendages. What are they? Arthropoda. Arthro means jointed or joint. Poda means foot or appendage. So arthropods, they have jointed what? Appendages. If you get a very simple, sleek, easy and direct, answer this question for me. Jamb 2022, question 3. The question all the way says, what does the term arthropoda refer to? Option A says soft-bodied animals. That's never true, because your molluscas are the soft-bodied animals. You feel that? Option B says jointed appendages. Of course, arthropodas, they are the jointed appendages. Option C says segmented worms. It's not true. Which ones are segmented worms? The ones that are segmented ones are the annelids. Annelids are the segmented or the ringed worm animals. Option B says radial symmetrical animal. Radially symmetrical animal. It is not true. That is not your arthropod. Arthropods have what? Jointed appendages. Option B is the answer. Chicken, now you're out of there. Sure, you are saying it now. If you understand that very quickly with me, what are the characteristic features of arthropods? Oh yes, their characteristics are very, very important and fundamental. I'll give you a couple of them. Number one character is that their bodies are covered with hard exoskeleton. Hold on first, hold on. If you look at cockroach, right, or beetle, as you view their back, that's their exoskeleton, right? Oh yes. Their body, they are covered with hard exoskeleton that is made up of chitin. What is it made up of? Chitin. Made up of what? Chitin. When we get to insecta, I will throw more weight on that. What are their body made up of? Hard exoskeleton made up of chitin. Number 2, they have jointed and hollow appendages. They have jointed appendages, but the appendage that they have, they are hollow. Now, so they have jointed and what? Hollow appendages. That's what you see in them. That's number 2. Number 3, their bodies are divided into 3 segments. How many segments? 3. The quick question is, what are the 3 segmentations that they have? They are the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. The head, thorax, abdomen. Come on, head, thorax, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen. Their bodies, they are divided into 3, the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. These are the 3 divisions then. But more interestingly, take note of this very fast, that in some, the head and the thorax may decide to come and fuse together. When they fuse head and thorax, they form what is called the cephalothorax. So now listen, what is cephalothorax? Cephalothorax is formed as a result of the fusion of the head and the thorax. And you see that in organisms like your crustaceans as well as your arachnida. Listen, which one is crustacean? Which one is arachnida? Crustaceans and arachnids, they are class under the phylum Arthropoda. Come. Your Arthropoda is under the kingdom what? Animalia. Under, you have your kingdom, your phylum, then your class. The kingdom is kingdom Animalia. The phylum is phylum Arthropoda. Now, under the class, there are different classes. There are about 5 of them, right? Crustaceans and arachnids, they are classes under the phylum what? Arthropoda. Does it make sense? Now, follow me. Now, how are their body divided? The body of arthropods are divided into 3. Some, they are 2. If they are 3, what will we have? The head, thorax, abdomen. If they are 2, what will they be? The head and the thorax will fuse together to form the cephalothorax. So you just have cephalothorax and abdomen. Does it make sense? Very, very simple, easy and direct. If you get that very quickly with me, let's go. Number 4, they exhibit bilateral symmetry. What do they exhibit? Bilateral what? Symmetry. And again, don't forget that we have said that arthropods are bilaterally symmetrical coelomates. Are they coelomates? Yes. Triploblastic metazoans. Did they have 3 germs they had? Yes. Are they protozoans or metazoans? Metazoans. Showing a high degree of metameric segmentation. So their body is divided into what? Segments. That's how we call them jointed appendages. Arthropoda, jointed appendages. right? As well as your developed blood system. So they have a developed blood system. If you get this, answer these questions for me quick. Jamb 2012 question 22 as it is hot. The question says, which of the following is not a characteristic feature of arthropods? Which one is not a feature of arthropods? Option A says exoskeleton made up of chitin. Yes, sir. This one a feature in the. Option B says jointed appendages. Yeah, very important. Now feature. Which one is not a feature of your what arthropods? Option C say radial symmetry. We said that arthropods are bilaterally symmetrical ciliates, not radially symmetrical ciliates. Option D says bilateral symmetry. Yes, this one a feature. This one is not a feature. What is the answer? Option C is the difference here. Does it make sense? Are you following me? So when it comes to creating an account, right? This is the interface of the app that you can see. You can see create account and you can also see login. Now, what you do is this. As a new user, I don't have an account yet, so you don't need to go and log in. You go and create an account as a new user. Click on that create account button. Once you click on it, the next thing is put your phone number. Place in your phone number. You can see +234. Then put your phone number, whatever your phone number is. If you don't have phone, you can use your mommy's phone number and put it there, right? Or your daddy's phone number. Use it, and then you can proceed and create the account. So let's go. So once you create the account, you have put in your phone number. What happened? Put your name, your correct phone number, please. Put your name. If your name is John, what do you fill in there? John. And then your last name, Frank. Fill in John Frank. And what's your email address? Okay, if your email address is johnfrank3@gmail.com, you fill it there. And then your password, very important. You create your own password, 6 digits. You can use your phone number, the first 6 digits of your phone number, or the last 6 digits of your phone number. Or you can, okay, since your name is John Frank, you can say, okay, my password name is John, right? John 123. And then you go and repeat the same thing, confirm password. What will you type there? Your John what? 123. You can decide to view it to yes or and then see whether you are doing the same thing, whether what you are doing is correct, right? All you have to do is just click the I button there and then you view it. And then come to select education. You are preparing for Jamb or Waec. In select education, there are 4 plans there. University, that's for people that are in university. Probably 100 level, 200 level, right? Yes, their classes are also there. Secondary, for those in secondary school, primary. But for Jamb and Waec, click Waec Jamb Utme, right? As the select education. Select level. You are not preparing for Utme, you are preparing for Jamb and Waec, right? Okay, click on the what Jamb and what Waec. And then create your account. 2 seconds. Plus, you don't enter. It will load and then it will open for you. And it will tell you, welcome, John, right? Your classes are now what? Ready. What do? Start learning. If you get that very fast, the next thing we should know is the classification of the phylum Arthropoda. So how do you classify arthropods? Now follow me very quickly. Arthropods, the classification, some will tell you that they are classified into 4 classes. Listen carefully. Some will say there are 5 classes, but Jamb will give you 5. Sometimes you will come across 4, like in Waec. How come? Who they confuse thunder? They are not confusing any thunder. Come, let me show you. Under the classification of arthropods, they are divided into, you can say 4, you can say 5, you are correct. But listen carefully. Number 1 is the class Insecta. So Insecta is a class. Arthropoda is a phylum. Under the phylum Arthropoda, there are different classes. Class Insecta, the class Crustacea. Calm down, come. Pronounce it to me. Say Insecta. Insecta. Say Crustacea. Crustacea is a class. The examples of crustaceans, we call them crustaceans. So if you just hear crustacea, that's a class. But when you hear crustaceans, that's the examples of the crustaceans. The same way Insecta is a class, but the examples are called the insects. Very simple. Now, another is the class Arachnida. These are the Arachnids. And then we now have the one that we call your myriapoda. Your what? Your myriapoda. Which are the myriapods? Listen, if they say mention the 4, these are the 4 classes that you give them. Myriapoda is not actually a class, it is a super class. Just follow me. It is higher than class. That's how we call it your what? Your super class. So if myriapoda is a super class, under the super class myriapoda, there are 2 classes there. What are the 2 classes there? Number 1 is called the diplopoda, and number 2 is called the chilopoda. So we have the diplopoda and the chilopodas. Oh, listen, wisdom is profitable to direct. I remember this man, Abraham Lincoln, the founding father of America. What did he say discipline is? He said discipline is the strength of an army. The strength of a student is discipline. It makes small number formidable. In other words, it makes small time that you have to prepare useful. It procures success to the weak. Sir, I have bad secondary school background. Sit down and keep quiet. If you sit down and discipline yourself to studies, you do well. It procures success to the weak and it brings esteem to all. Sit your butt down, right? Download classes and sit on them and begin to press. Nothing will stop your shine. Are you with me? Let's go. Give me the 5 classes of arthropods. If you say you should measure 5, what will you say? Number 1, class Insecta. Number 2, class Crustaceans. Number 3, class Arachnida. Number 4, class Diplopoda. Number 5, class Chilopoda. Does it make sense? These are the 5. But if they say 4, what will you write? Insecta, Crustaceans, Arachnida, myriapoda. Jamb, we give you 5. What are the 5? Insecta, Crustaceans, Arachnida, Diplopoda, and what? Chilopoda. But come, man, they show you things. If you get that very quickly with me, what are the examples of your class Insecta? Let's dwell on only insects. What are their examples? Under the examples of your Insecta, they include things like your mosquito. All the time you'll be sleeping at night, you'll be hearing mosquito. Another example is your grasshopper. Grasshopper. It is not grass cutter. Grasshopper. Another example is your butterfly. Then we have your flies as well as your termites. All of these are examples under Insecta. In fact, the largest of all the classes under your arthropoda is your class Insecta. Insects are plenty. When we get to insects, you're going to learn a lot under there. Are you with me? Now, if you get these examples, sir, what are the examples under your crustaceans? Your crustaceans, they include things like your crayfish. You know, some people would think that crayfish is fish that have not beak. If there's English like that, fish will never big na crayfish. It's still they develop, they call catch-em. No, crayfish, that's how it is on its own, right? We have crayfish, we have lobsters, we have things like your crabs, and then we have your prawns. All of these are under crustaceans. Now, let me ask you a question. Where do you see crayfish? Are they not inside water? Aquatic. Lobsters, aquatic. Crabs, aquatic. Prawns, aquatic. If they now ask you, aquatic arthropods are the dash, what is the answer? Crustaceans are the aquatic arthropods. If you write it down, no, they look me. Aquatic arthropods are the what? Crustaceans. Are you with me? Now that you have created your account, right? For you to start learning, what do? Okay, you can see that your use of English is there, mathematics is there, biology is there, physics is there, chemistry is there. Your classes are organized, they are all there for you, right? What do? Okay, I want to start learning biology. So click on the biology, immediately you click on it, living organisms, that's chapter 1, right? Oh yes, that's strictly to your JAMB syllabus. And what happened? Let's say, for example, you want to watch your class on cell and probably cell structure, right? What happens is that you click on it. Immediately you click on it, you see all the classes will display. History of cell, types of cells, cell organelles, and all of that. Okay, sir, I want to watch history of cells. You click on the history of cell immediately. Hello, friends. Your class will start playing for you. It's easy and it will start playing for you easy and direct. And what happened? You can even choose to make it full screen. Right? Make it full screen. What happens? You are started learning and you are enjoying your classes. In fact, you may choose to say, okay, I want to download my classes In fact, you can fast forward, you can take it backwards, you can pause, you can rewind, anyone you want to do. You can even say, oh, sir, I want to download my classes, right? Probably you use Nightsub just to click on download buttons. When you click on download button, you see the download. Before you know what will happen, the download will start loading. As it start loading, you can see it is moving. And then it's enter your phone. Are you getting it now? You can now go and start watching your downloaded classes. You can download as many classes as possible as you want to download. Now, you can even choose to say, okay, sir, that cell, the notes underneath it. It's the same thing for everything. I want to download my notes. All you have to do is click on the download for your notes. Before you know what is happening, it has entered your phone. You may choose to come to the notes, right? Under the characteristics of living things, let me open the notes and read the notes and go through the past questions. So you see, well-organized and structured notes direct to the points, focusing on your syllabus for you. There are past questions for you in abundance. You see, you have your past questions here. You can choose to say, okay, I want to zoom it in, right? And then the same thing for all subjects. And you are following, the answers are there. Number one answer is B. Why is the answer B? It is explained for you in details, every singular thing, and then you are following your classes. You are done with that. You come to the next, you see your notes, everything structured and organized to the core. In fact, at the end of the day, there is a blow kiss for you. You have done well. Get out, you too much. Everything is structured and organized for you in the app, right? And you can now choose to say, okay, sir, what about chemistry classes or physics classes? You can do same. Use of English, all of them, they are there. When you click on your chemistry classes, what happens? Separation of mixtures and behavior. All of them are in line with your JAMB syllabus. Chemical combination, right? It just goes straight. You see, chapter 1 alone has 39 videos. 39, you sit yourself down, and you start learning. And you are following all of them one after the order. Does it make sense? Are you with me? When you want to access your download classes, all you have to do is just scroll down, right, on your home interface. Go to your access your download classes. Start now. You start. You see them, right? In fact, you may even choose to go and practice CBT, right, or past question. Let's say, for example, I go to my CBT, the one that has to do with my my biology. Then I want to take all the questions on that cell, probably your WAEC cell or the JAMB question on it, right? Just to click on it. So you see, all the questions are there. There are 40 questions there for you already. All of them on that cell. What happened? Which of the following cell inclusion can destroy other cell organelles? Probably you now say, oh, some answer is lysosomal. You choose it, you go to next like that. At the end of the day, you see your answer, see your corrections. All of these things are in the LearnLift app directly for you. Are you with me? So as far as your JAMB 2025 is concerned, my dear, you don't have an excuse whatsoever to have anything less than 300. Are you with me? All your classes are available for you. All you have to do, start learning now.
Download the LearnLift app now.
What are the examples of your Arachnida? Under Arachnida, they are the ones that now bear bad names. You now bear things like your scorpion. Imagine somebody's name is Scorpion. You now hear things like your spider. Spider-Man. Oh, let's go. Your scorpion, your spider. Is that like, for example, now you carry food, you call your mom, use like Anki to cover the phone, and you now call your mom, hello, this is spider talking. What will happen? You hear blood of Jesus. I cover. That's what you start hearing. Now follow me, let's go. Your scorpion is arachnid. Your spider is arachnid. We have things like your tick, arachnid. Then we have your mites, arachnid. You know your ticks and your mites. They are not too popular, but listen, ticks and mites, they are your arachnida. Scorpion and spider, arachnida. Where do you see scorpion? On land, terrestrial. Where do you see spider? On land, terrestrial. Where do you see your tick? On land, terrestrial. Mite, on land, terrestrial. So terrestrial arthropods are the arachnids. Does it make sense? If you get that very quickly with me, another thing you must know are the examples of your class Diplopoda. Which ones are the Diplopoda? Under Diplopoda, you have your millipedes, Diplopoda, Diplopoda, I told you myriapods, there are two, Diplopoda and Chilopoda. Millipedes are the Diplopoda. Don't cram, understand? And then the last is your class Chilopoda. under the class Chilopoda. These are the centipedes. I will explain all of them one by one, give you their difference. Hold your hand, show you, look at them. We look at the practical questions. You go do well. You go do well. You know, if you try me, say you go get less than 300 in Jabo, not you. 350 is the target. Are you with me? Here is the secret. Your C for Chilopoda. When you hear Chilopoda, please, what is the spelling for Chilopoda? C starts it. Centipede. C also starts centipede. C for Chilopoda, C for centipede. So diplopodas are the millipedes. Chilopodas are the centipedes. Is it clear? If you get that very quickly with me, answer this question. WAEC 2010 question 34. WAEC brought this question that says, which class of arthropoda does millipedes belong to? I told you that C for Chilopoda, C for centipede. So millipede, where are they? Are they the crustaceans? No. Are they the Chilopoda? No. Are they the diplopoda? Making sense. Are they the Arachnida? No. What is the answer? Diplopoda. Option C is the answer. You're out of there. Show you see her now. Answer this question for me. Your Jamb 2015 question 6. The question all the way says, which class of arthropoda includes animals such as your crabs and your lobsters? Your crabs and your lobsters. Where do you see crab? Water. Where do you see lobster? Water. And because they are aquatic arthropods, what do you call them? Are they the insectors, or they are the crustaceans, or they are the arachnids, or they are the chilopodas? What is the answer? They are the crustaceans. Aquatic arthropods are crustaceans, making option B the correct answer. But terrestrial arthropods are the what? Arachnids. Terrestrial. Does it make sense? Oh, tells me this question now. NECO 2018 question 9. NECO brought this question. Which of the following arthropods is an example of class Arachnida? Arachnida, terrestrial arthropods. Option A say crabs. Is crab terrestrial or is inside water? Inside water, that cannot be the answer. Option B say mosquito. Mosquito is an insect. Option C says tick. Of course, tick is an arachnida. It is terrestrial. And then we also have millipede. No, where does millipede belong to? Is it chilopoda or diplopoda? It is under diplopoda. Chilopodas are the centipedes. That makes option what? C. Tick. The correct answer. Period. You tick the answer, you're out of there. Give me the examples of arachnids. They are the bad guys under arachnids. You have to say your spider, right? Your scorpion, your ticks, and your what? Your mites. If you get this very quickly with me, bro, you have done very well for yourself. And guess what? I'll see you in the next class. We're going to be looking at everything about insecta. We're going to start with insecta. Fire eats. There are a lot of classes under insecta. We're going to look at all of them one by one. I'll see you in the next class. But please, guess what? Run to my notes to be part of the 350 gang. Go and run to my notes. All the questions there, finish them for me. And very importantly, practice CBT and past question. If you want, we're always saying this. Repetition is key to retention. You don't have an excuse to fail, though. If you try me, you go hear from my hand. Are you with me? That's why sometimes when you are sleeping at night, you are hearing my voice in your dream. Yes, so because even in your dream, they pursue you to come teach you inside your dream. You must pass by force. Are you getting me now? That's why I am here. Until you succeed, Learn Lift will never rest. Please, very important, tell a friend about the Learn Lift app. Tell a friend, tell a colleague, tell your landlord, tell anybody, tell your mommy, your daddy, tell everybody. Let them know about the Learn Lift app. For now, peace out. Please, very important, before we peace out, if you are not part of the social media handles, go and join the social media handles. Are you with me? What are Learn Lift social media handles? Follow Learn Lift whether on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It is what? At Learn Lift app. And very important, follow Sapi whether on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow me, Peter, or just search Peter Otaru or at Real Sapi. You'll see your G. For the now, see you in the next class. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Hope you've enjoyed this class. Guess what? To follow up for more classes, just download the Learn Lift app, whether on Play Store or App Store, and then follow up your classes. You must do extremely well. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.